Hi Taurus, welcome to a general reading for you guys. It is April 2023 as I record this, but I want to consider this reading timeless, so whenever it reaches you, you are meant to hear it. So let's get started, Taurus. I just decided to do readings like this for today because I usually do a stretch routine, and then I was like, why don't I just do this on my yoga mat? And here we are. Taurus, this is for my sun, moon, rising, Venus, Taurus signs, okay? So we're gonna get into your past energy, your present, and then your future, advice at the end with oracles and other messages from spirit that you might need to hear. So I love you, Taurus. I do. Just like before I was recording, I was like, this is my sister sign. And Tauruses are one of my favorite people, favorite persons in the entire world. So here we are. Let's get into it. What is the past energies for my Taurus here? What's the collective Taurus past energies, please? What kind of energy am I channeling right now? The Moon, Six of Pentacles. And remember, guys, this is a general reading, so not everything's going to resonate. If it does, take it. If it doesn't, leave the rest for everyone else, okay? Not everything I have to say is going to fit, and don't force it to fit. Six of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Devil. So, the Moon, Six of Pentacles, Six of Wands. Your past energy looks very, I want to say, it feels very balanced. You felt there was an element of you being confident, having confidence moving into your present. There was also a lot of things that had come up that were like you were uncovering or discovering for the first time about yourself. A lot of hidden emotions and maybe inner child things that needed your attention. So I want to say it was a very deep space in your past. We have the Devil, Strength, and the King of Swords. The Devil could also mean things that you were attached to, heavy aspects of you that you didn't understand at first. There's also a lot of healing in your past. There's a lot of recovery. Also a lot of information. You know, I see the King of Swords and the Four of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Taurus, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. You could have those placements, or you're around those types of energies. I also see the Queen of Swords right here too. So you could have been dealing with someone that was somewhat of a lesson, somewhat of a growing experience. I don't know if you keep up with them, or maybe there was just a space of silence. Now, maybe that's something that you've moved on from and are healing with. So let's see what else. What is the present energy for my Taurus here? Present energy for my Taurus signs, please. Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, and the Hermit, Virgo energy. So, Six of Cups. 6 is a very prominent number here for you, Taurus. I have 6 Pentacles, 6 Wands, 6 of Cups. Right now, that could mean something. Maybe it took you 6 weeks, 6 months. It's going to be something relevant, prevalent, little bird. something important in 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months, who knows. So right now I feel like you are on a very solid path. You have your energy seems very connected with yourself and who you are and your elements. You do have things that are going to make you think of one avenue versus the other. Maybe like a fork in the road situation, like where do I go from here? How is this going to transpire? And I see the Hermit, so I feel like you're also ready to be to yourself, you know? I don't know if that makes any sense. how are you ready to be to yourself? It's more like, I don't need these externals, you know? I can focus a lot better when I'm by myself, or when I can have a space of solitude. Coming from me, girl, I have a Venus in the 12th house. So that means, just out of the context, 12th house placements are very naturally powerful in solitude. So I feel like that's going to be something that's important to you soon here, Taurus. Being to yourself, being more reserved, focused. Okay, we're moving in a good direction. I also know that like you're going through a lot of like inner child healing, maybe, or just that's more of your attention now. It's just like finding out more about yourself. So 9 of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like it's also something that could be tripping you up. It's something that's difficult for you. Maybe you've never done this before. But just know that it's an investment. It's something that's gonna be very important for you. It's gonna be beneficial for you, even if it's difficult. Okay, so what my Tauruses have to look forward to? Sorry, I feel like where is the moon right now? I did not check where the moon is right now, but my speaking has been kind of in gaps today. So future energies for my Tauruses, please. We have the Ace of Wands that fell in reverse. What does this mean? We're gonna get into. Let's clarify this a little bit. What else for my Tauruses in the future? The Chariot and the 5 of Wands. Okay, guys. So this is bottom of the deck is the 2 Cups. This is kind of like a warning, I want to say. So, wow, very, very interesting. The Ace of Wands in reverse could mean that there is somewhat of a pause in your direction. You are on a new path. You know this. You are feeling really good. But there could be a hiccup that could just kind of make you look like this. But what I see Spirit trying to tell you is that even if it's out of nowhere, your intuition will already know it's something that you do not need. It's something that can be avoided, okay? Because I see with the 5 of Wands and the Chariot here, it's almost like there's a part of you that wants to have the last word, or, you know, be like, I'm right. You don't need to do all that, Spirit says. Yes, you're going to run into some challenges here with the Chariot, but there's also going to be another way around it, right? So pick this path wisely, Spirit says. It could be dealing with a partner. I see the 2 of Cups at the bottom. It could be dealing with someone that you were involved with. And your intuition, oh man, I think what Spirit's telling me right now that I'm having trouble saying is that your Spirit's going to tell you what you need and don't need. Your intuition is going to be there for you to listen to. Intuition has been an underlying theme with all the readings that I've done recently, and I feel like that's, more of a prominent thing these days, is trusting your gut. So if you're here with this, Taurus, if you're here with me on this, and this is something that's resonating with you, Spirit's telling you to listen to your intuition, to your gut feelings, to your right mind, okay? Because whatever this is dealing with emotions, and emotions are not stable. And I say this all the time. Please do not make your decisions based off fleeting emotions, because that is not a stable foundation. You don't want to make or build anything off of emotions, okay? So, what else for my Tauruses? We're going to get into final advice and oracle energies. Moving forward. For my Tauruses, please. What else for my Taurus is? Five. So, okay, 6 and 5 are very prominent numbers here in this reading. Again, so at the bottom of the deck is Chopwood 4 and 2, 42, so that's 6. I see Orphaned here, which is 5, and Truth Be Told, which is 14, which is also 5. So 5 represents change, okay? Changes that need to be made. When I see 5 or like 555 out and about, it also kind of signifies like, what changes have I made? What kind of changes do I need to do? What is hindering me from evolving to the next level? So let's think about that, Taurus. The first energy that had come out was Between Worlds, number 3. So you are in a transitional phase right now of your life. You are from here, moving from here to here. Okay, so in between this path could be messy, and it could be confusing, it could be overwhelming, and it could feel like, why did I leave my comfort zone? Let's not think like that. I think when you jump from a place, coming from a comfort zone, you know, you'll never know how you're going to land. You'll never know what it's going to feel like. But the fact that you did jump from that point means that you are willing to change. You're willing to create something brand new, and that something brand new is going to be a new version of yourself. It's going to come from a place of like, I'm bored with my life. I'm bored with these things. I want to be able to do something for me and see what I can accomplish. That's what I feel like you're doing right now, Taurus. So yes, it is going to feel somewhat of like a shift, okay? So there could be this person, people that are trying to bring you back to that comfort zone, or like trying to stop you from changing or succeeding. But like, you know, in your intuition, in your gut, that you have to do this for you. You have to do this for you. Why would you want to return to a place that you didn't like in the first place? You know, that wasn't benefiting you in the first place. We're moving. Spirit says we're moving. This train is going. If you're not catching up, if you're not, you know, jumping on this train right now, it's gonna pass you, and you're gonna regret it, and you're going to have this feeling of like, I could have been doing that. Right now, me personally, I'm in this space of like, time is passing anyways. So if I want to do something and I have the ability to start something, I'm going to do it, because in 2, 3, 4, 5 months time, maybe in a year, who knows, if I hadn't started, I wouldn't be as good. So remember these things, Taurus, because you're not in a space, you're not supposed to be in a space where things are going to be comfortable all the time. Though, because you are a Taurus, and security is everything, and you know, knowing a routine is very, very safe for you, does not mean that you have to flip it upside down and like, now everything's chaotic. No, it means that you're fitting spaces, you're fitting routines and new habits and little changes, baby steps here and there of your day to create something new. Remember, baby steps are everything. We wouldn't be as good doing something without the first step, and then the next step, and then the next step, and then by the time you know it, about a year later, you're doing something amazing for yourself. So Taurus, these energies that might be coming for you into your life that could be related to the past, just remember, your intuition is everything. Your gut will tell you the answer. You don't have to think too hard, okay? So keep going. This is a very positive reading. Just remember that where you're going and the people that are somewhat trying to trail behind you are two different places and two different times and two different ways of being. Just remember your way of being, okay? So thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Check out your other placements if they're available on my channel. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more if you like this reading, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you, Taurus. I love you. Mwah!